I'll use like a day booster. Why not? I'm losing my voice. Howdy, ladies and gents. I'm Slav's Heart. Welcome back to Rainbow Six Siege. We're just gonna do a quick match. Yeah. Oh yeah, the new season started up. Which I guess means I better try out this new operator, huh? Let's see what she's got. A launcher that fires retractable bulletproof panels onto door frames. That sounds kind of cool. What are her guns? The 417 and the M249. And you have the Reaper Mark II. Alright. We'll give it a go. I can't try then. No, this isn't even the right thing. We will rock, who's one of the newer guys I got not too long ago? This guy. With the AUG. We'll rock the red dot. P12. Alright. Oh, that's a cool look for Captain. That's actually really cool.
Be ready to eliminate hostiles.
Alright. I forget what this guy does, but let's reinforce.
Reinforcing wall!
I don't quite know what this does.
10 seconds to insertion.
Perimeter defense is active.
ADD prime. 5 seconds left.
Reloading!
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile
Alright,
action.
I'm gonna build this up. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm losing my voice, which is annoying, but it is what it is. Really, guys, you didn't.
We are now protected. Activated.
Alright. I really hope the boys are watching rear. Oh, brother, pull back, pull back, pull back. I'm trying to... Oh! Nice shot, Zofia. M762. Isn't that basically just a modified AK? I mean, it still uses M762, it just looks like it has a different butt stock, if anything. Oh... Hey, I did a poll on my channel. I'd appreciate if you guys give me some answers on that. I'm pulling if you guys want me to play Skyrim or if you want me to play Baldur's Gate 3. The reason I'm pulling those two specifically, one person mentioned Baldur's Gate 3 the other, like a week or so ago, and then one of my buddies who, mentioned, I'll try her, I've never played as her before. Ooh, EBR. And then one of my buddies asked about Skyrim. So
eliminate hostiles.
I want you guys to do a poll. I love democracy just like Palpatine, alright? And I want you guys to give me a poll. How do I drop you? I don't understand. What? Is there something I'm missing? Why can't I drop this?
5 seconds left.
Dude, am I stupid? I guess I'm stupid.
Located a bomb.
Alright, I don't know what this does, but I'm gonna do that. Whatever that is. It's a whatever gate. Is it? Oh, it's that thing! Oh. Still don't know what it does. Oh, now it lets me drop that. Let's just do that quickly and probably get shot. Kind of regret having this big ass scope on this fucker. You are, but that's probably not the problem here. Fair. Yeah, it was imaginary. It was you who was asking about Baldur's Gate 3, and then my buddy Nick was asking about Skyrim. So I'm just kind of like, I'll do whatever, dog. I mean, I'm down for whatever. Hey now. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I shot him in the foot. I feel bad for shooting the friendly, but brother, he wasn't shooting.
Mission failed.
Okay.
All friendlies were eliminated.
Oh, that's... Oof. That's an oof. Good try, Bandit. Don't worry, this stream's not gonna be like last stream. I'm not gonna get stupid hammered. Baldur's Gate has mods now, and some of them are pretty cool. Does it have mods on console, though? I heard something about it having mods on console, but I don't know how true that is. Also, damn it, I want to try out the new chick. I've never tried this chick, and she seems kind of dope, so we're gonna rock this chick. It does? I'm gonna have to check it out then. I have no clue how you get the mods, but I'll figure it out. I'll look it up. I was gonna say, because you don't need an account to use them either. Okay. I'll have to look into it. Hell, I might download both Baldur's Gate and Skyrim if I have enough space, and I can just do them both. My buddy, Nick, he's been asking for a while for me to play Skyrim, and for me, it's like I love Skyrim, but it's also a thing of that game has been played to death, and it's super old. And like, for it to be even interesting, in my opinion, after playing it so many times and whatnot, is you have to use mods. But there's some mods that you have to basically sit forever and be like, okay, what mods work, what mods don't. So even though I would love to play it on the channel, it's kind of just like, but like, I don't know for sure if there's someone up there, but, oh, hey, that's not good. He just pushed straight through the door. I had a friendly go that direction. What'd he do? Completely miss him? Oh, well. I wish you could edit loadouts while in this stream. But no, so I don't know. I would love to do Baldur's Gate, and I would love to do Skyrim. I would love to do both, but I still need to finish uploading other stuff too. I'm just really bad at getting to that, especially here lately. Work has been just super stressful because it's inventory. There's an in-game mod manager thing that you can go through, about like 17 pages of mods so far. Ah, okay. Okay. So kind of like Arma, for instance, how their mod stuff is, or you can equate it to Skyrim or Fallout as well. But no, man, I still need to finish MW2. I beat the game. I just need to upload. I need to edit and upload. It's just getting me to want to sit down and do it is like pulling teeth right now. And it's my own doing. Like I just like instead of doing that, it's just on my days off and stuff. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna like sleep and good shit. I'm just gonna sleep and then like eat food. Is basically what I do on my days off. And I'll stream because it's easier to stream than it is to edit video stuff. Which editing isn't hard. It really isn't. It takes a lot of time. I'll get to it eventually. I'll try to get to it this what equates to my weekend, which my weekend is Thursday, Friday. I'm gonna run Blackbeard. I haven't ran my boy. Yeah, but I don't like not doing what I say I'm gonna do. Like I like to be a man of my word, but it's hard sometimes. Or rather, it's hard to keep up with my own expectations for what I want to try to do. Because I want to like try to stream at least once a day. I also want to be able to get videos out at least once or twice a day.
10 seconds
But
to go.
when it comes to the ladder thing, I'm kind of failing on that. I don't know where the stairs are, by the way. I'm just going around because I don't know this map at all. I think I've been on this map a few times. Oh yeah, I have the suppressor on this bitch because you don't have a pistol for a crossing. Don't shoot me, bro. Are you serious? Thank you, Finka. I know that was you, you beautiful person. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Holding. Pull back. They can't hear me either. I'm just kind of talking to myself at this point.
Now secured.
Didn't mean to take out Team Gadget. Oh! Where's... Damn it! I was trying to melee, but it wouldn't let me.
Down to 1 friendly.
Because he kept knifing me. Good shit on him, though. I wasn't expecting that. He did good. Come on, brother. Get that kill. Get that kill. Please avenge me. Oh, good try. Good try. I gotta get back in the mindset of this. Bro, so on a side note, which I don't care if this is personal or not. So I was potentially about to hook up with a chick, right? And like, you know, we were talking, go back and forth stuff, and then she hits me with the, oh, but I don't, you know, I want to get to know you better, but you have to go to my OnlyFans, and then I was immediately like, oh, I'm not doing that. Sorry about you. I'm not dropping money just to get some. I'll drop money on a date or something. Like, I'm okay with that, but I'm not gonna drop money for someone's OF. Sorry. That's kind of shiesty. And the bad thing is she was really fucking hot too, brother. She was really hot. I know, right? It's like, hey, if that's what you want to do, no judgment, you do you. Like, everyone's allowed to do whatever they want, free country. But it's just like, come on, man, I really want to smash. I'm like Hulk up in this bitch. Hulk smash! Hulk smash! And my voice is gone, so me trying to talk about this is funny. It's even more funny because I can hardly talk. But yeah, I forgot, you can do free look. Hold up. Wait, it's it's R2 free look. If I get flanked from the rear, I'm gonna be so pissed. I don't think I can breach these walls. How do I use... Yeah, wait. Hold on, can I breach this wall? I don't think no, I can't. I can breach this one though. Oh, that didn't work. Hold on. Once it charges up, we're gonna breach this one. I'm gonna mark it. Hold on, we're gonna get a nade out. Oh, it didn't bounce. We're gonna try go deep. Let's see if we can't catch someone slipping. They could also be trying to flank us. I don't know what the layout of that room is. It's just me. Okay, one of these guys. Do I need to be the one pulling security while they're trying to push that? Because I feel like we could easily get flanked. Let me just check. Okay, pull back. I got this shit. Okay, that's one down. Good fucking shit. That fucked harder than Mia Khalifa. Let's go. I did terrible that match. I got only one kill, but you know what? I'm here. I'm cool with it. I'm here for it. Harder than the OF girl, right? Bro, she was so hot. You don't understand. And then it's like, oh, but you have to go to my OF to be able to get to know better. Lady, no, you're on Tinder. Don't be promoting your OF on Tinder. Do that through like Snapchat and all that other shit. Which is what I was talking. I was talking to her through Snapchat, but still, it's like, come on, man. You got my hopes up for nothing. And I'm losing my voice. This sucks. I need a water. Hold up, I'll be back. Alright. I gotta take a little sippy sip and then we're good. Although this is cold water, and if your throat's jacked up, it's not smart to drink cold water because that doesn't help you. Same like whenever you do, if you ever try to do any sort of vocals, whether it's like metal or whatever, if you ever drink water, you don't want it to be cold water because that strains your vocal cords and makes them tighter or something like that. I don't know the exact science behind it. That's stuff I learned just from doing vocals, and before anyone who doesn't see me, like who doesn't stop by and see my streams, no, I'm not in the band or anything like that. I just like to sing. I just like to try to see what I can do with my vocals, which I feel like anyone who listens to anything likes to attempt. But no, dude, the thing that really doesn't really piss me off, but annoys me about that chick, dude, is that she was like, oh, well, you know, I'm really into art. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I used to draw back in high school. I haven't done it for, you know, a couple years, but, you know. And she was like, oh, well, can you draw me something? I was like, sure. And I was like, okay, what do you want me to draw? And she's like, something sexy. I'm like, okay, well, shit, let me look up something sexy, I guess. Because I can draw decent when I like go off of like source material type stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me just, I have the diffuser, whatever. I was like, okay, well here, let me just search, you know, something. Right? that was a good one, brother. That was a good one. But like, it was so annoying, bro. And she was like, oh well, you know, draw me something. I was like, okay, so I drew it, and I spent the time to look something up that was like, you know. Hey, Nick, what's up, homie? Wait. That's from the fucking... Oh, you dirty bitch! No! I'm losing my voice, Nick. It's terrible. I'm pretty sure that's you, Nick. You may not be Nick. I don't know. I don't remember what your thing is. This ain't Nick. Oh, my bad, bro. Your thing is Blaze, and my buddy Nick's gamer tag is Blaze something another. So anytime I see Blaze pop up, I'm just like, that is my friend over here. But it's good to have you in the stream too, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, you watched my live streams for Bloodborne. I'm pretty sure is where I first saw you. So welcome to the stream regardless, but I thought it was my buddy for a second. We're gonna rock them for. No, I was just talking about, and I think it's funny because it's like, come on, man. So I found this girl through Tinder, and you know I messaged her on Snapchat and start talking to her or whatever, and you know things are going good, and she's like, oh well, you know, she says that she likes art, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I used to draw and whatnot, and she's like, okay, well, draw me something. I'm like, what do you want me to draw you? And she's like, well, draw something sexy. I was like, okay, never done that before, but I'll give it a go. So I do, and after we're talking, and she sends some raunchy pics, let's be real, she ends up saying, oh, well, you know, I want to get to know you better, and then she's like, but you gotta go to my OnlyFans. I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, God damn it. I should have known. I should have known. Also, I'm losing my voice. It's beautiful. So it was just kind of like, this sucks, brother. I wasted like 30 minutes drawing this fucking picture. And for not drawing in like 4 years or 3 years, whatever, it wasn't half bad. Yes, it was 100% too good to be true. Been raging? No, my voice, I just lose my voice sometimes. That and like work has been pissing me off, so I've been doing vocals. Brother, you have the shield. Push forward. Push your ass forward. Yes, thank you. No, I like to do vocals every once in a while. So and oh no, you're good, brother. Or sister, I don't know what you are. And honestly, it doesn't matter because I'm cool either way. Ah! Oh, Fenrir. Fenrir, I've not played as him. But like his abilities, I don't know if it does damage to you, but I know it blinds you, and that's a no-go. And it's all good, homie. It is what it is. I'm not worked up over it. I just think it's funny. It's like shit. It's like, come on, man. I've been on Tinder for like fucking months now.
4 last operators standing.
Oh, you never played R6? In all honesty, back in the beginning of it, I really liked it. Nowadays, I play it just because I own it, and it's like, I'm bored. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game, it's just, I miss the old Rainbow games, like Rainbow Las Vegas, Rainbow Six Las Vegas. I miss those. I used to play that shit on my PSP. Hey, they had the Yakuza guy in here. I've never played Yakuza. Those are games I need to play. Hey, welcome to the stream. Good, don't start. Yeah, R6, like, it's an okay game, and like, it's something to play, but like, in all honesty, Ubisoft is going downhill, so it's kind of like, this is probably the only IP they have right now that is even virtually alive besides their old shit. Like,
Ready to engage Op 4.
like for instance, Assassin's Creed Shadows, that's gonna flop. You're gonna have people who play it for the sake of just seeing how badly it flops. So, like, that's probably where you're gonna see most of the player base. I'm personally not getting it. I didn't get the last one. The last one I got was Valhalla because I like Viking shit. I love Norse mythology. I love all that shit. And then whenever I beat the game and I was like, oh, this is the end of the game? It fucking sucks. It's like up until the end of the game, it was like, yeah, fuck with this. And then once you get to the end, it's like, oh, this is dumb. Because they try to do like the shit with like the, whatever they're called, the, like essentially the gods or whatever from back in the old. Yes. Well, they need to stop focusing on investors. They need to stop worrying about what's called DEI or whatever. The stuff where they worry about inclusion and whatnot. And that seems like Star Wars, for like with Lucasfilm. I personally believe, hey, it doesn't matter what race you are, what skin color you are, what gender identify is, whatever. If you are meant for that job and you are the right person for the job, you should be the one to get the job. And there was a new thing that came. There was a thing that came out like 5 or so months ago where, like Lucasfilm, they will not hire white men anymore because of DEI or whatever it's called. And it's like, that's so stupid. I don't care who gets hired. I don't care, like, it's just, if they're good for the job, let them do it. You know? And like, with the Acolyte, I've seen clips of the Acolyte, and it's like, that should have never even happened. Whoever greenlit that is an idiot. Leslie Headland should have never had anything to do with that, because all she was doing was using it as a platform to vent that she used to work for, what's his name? Catherine Kennedy. Well, okay, so that's kind of iffy, because yes, she is leaving, but, and like, it seems like this time it's actually happening, but it could be a few months from now to a year. So yes, she's leaving, but who knows who she's gonna appoint to, who knows who's going to appoint to overtake it. I think Jon Favreau should, but you never know. Like, in all reality, you never know. And there were rumors that she's gonna let Leslie Headland do it, and it's like, don't let her do that. She fucked up she tried to basically be like, oh hey, so the entirety of the Jedi Order knew about this rogue ass fucking dark Jedi, because they want to use the word Sith. They're like, yeah, we know about this dark Jedi that's going around killing all these Jedi, but you know, we're not gonna tell Yoda, the Grand Master. Yet in what was it, Episode 2, the Clone Wars, Yoda was able to tell from light years away that, you know, Anakin, you know, was in terrible pain whenever his mom died. It's like, brother, how does that make sense? I'm a Star Wars nerd. Like, I'm a hardcore Star Wars nerd. Last night at work, I was listening to Fury Saber and Stupendous Wave, their podcast. Like, I love Star Wars. I was born in 2002, so I got to be around for the Clone Wars, like Attack of the Clones, the Clone Wars. Like, I love Star Wars. I'm a lot bigger into it than like anyone in my family, but like my dad, whenever the Clone Wars, the movie came out, before the show came out, where it was Jabba's palace, and it was Ahsoka and I have no clue what these do, by the way. I don't remember, but it was Ahsoka and, hey, welcome to the stream. It was Ahsoka and Anakin going to Jabba's palace and doing all that. It was like, I remember going to the theater watching that as a kid. I loved that movie. And then they came out with the show, and the first episode was a banger where it was Yoda and clones, and he like that was such a good show. And then from there, Disney was like, hey, how do we completely like ruin Star Wars? Hey, let's worry about what investors want. Let's worry about inclusivity. Oh yeah. Well, like where I got really into lore was like the SWTOR and KOTOR. I've never played either of those games, by the way. I never got the opportunity to. The KOTOR remake, if that ever comes out, and if it's good, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna play it. I would love to also play SWTOR, but that is PC only, sadly. I did play a Clone Wars PC game back in the day when I was a kid, like around the time when there was a Pirates of the Caribbean PC game, but like it was on a really old ass computer that we used to fucking bootleg like the Transformers movies and shit on. Like I remember burning discs, bro. I'm 23, but like that was my childhood. It was fucking great. Oh, nice shot. That was a nice shot, Yee. But fuck you. But still a nice shot. Yeah, but yeah, like, and like, I just love Star Wars, and to see what they've done to it since I was a kid, it's like you ruined something that I held close. I remember in elementary school, and I went to kindergarten twice, and the reasons for that are honestly iffy. It was either A, the school wanted to hold me back, or B, my birth mom wanted to hold me back. Either way, I don't know the full story behind it, but I got held back in kindergarten, so I was in kindergarten twice. But I gotta take a drink. Hold on. But and to be fair, when I was a kid, I was a shithead. Like in kindergarten, I would literally just quote movies and like just be and just like play the entire time. I'd not give a fuck about school. I was like, hey, you like Star Wars? All right, so let's build Lego lightsabers and beat the fuck out of each other. And that's exactly what we did. We got in trouble for it. I remember it vividly. My teacher would be like, hey, you're not allowed to do that. You're gonna sit after recess. It's like, fuck you. I'm gonna fight. I went to my first year at kindergarten. I went to school with a kid named Anakin, alright? And him and I would fight over, no, I'm gonna be Anakin. Like, but like, I was towards the tail end where like, I got to experience some of the best years of Star Wars, but also like, it was still coming off that time when people would get bullied for liking it. Granted, it was becoming more of a, like, popular niche thing, or not niche, but a popular thing, but you still had that where people be like, oh, you like Star Wars, you're this, that, and the other, and it's like, that, you know, I still got to be in the tail end of that, and I remember that, and I remember standing up for Star Wars, and, you know, getting the shit picked, you know, getting bullied and shit, and it's like, no, fuck you, Star Wars is dope. And so, like, whenever that's one reason why I relate with Star Wars theory so much, is because, I get it, like, he's older than me. I don't know how old Star Wars Theory is. He's, you know, a couple years older than me or whatever. Or probably more than a couple, let's be real. But like, I can relate because it's like, Star Wars was my childhood for a long time. And, and I hate to use the thing where it's like, you know, casuals are coming in and ruining it. That's kind of what's happening. Like, look what the Acolyte was. Like, you had Leslie Headland come in, who used to work for Weinstein, and essentially what she did was she basically just like trauma dumped, and that was her thing. She was basically using Star Wars as a platform to push an agenda and trauma dump, and it's like, don't get me wrong, I've trauma dumped on here, but also that's usually when I'm drinking. Leslie Headland just like, and like, the biggest issue with it, in my opinion, is with the Acolyte, is they try to basically retcon what, like, Anakin's importance. They did Darth Plagueis the Wise dirty by making him, you know, be some like gremlin type character creeping in the cave, like, oh, he got the idea from these guys or whatever. It's like, no, there's only one virgin in the Force. That's fucking Anakin. All right, fuck you. It's not two twins who are played by the same person. And where a lot of people started disliking that for like that show for sure, besides them just being lore inaccurate and whatever, was whenever the actress who played as, you know, the two twins or whatever, got on there and made a whole ass music video basically being like, oh well, this, that, and the other thing.
Magnet
I don't know what that does, but hopefully it's useful.
Magnet's ready.
Ooh, I'm glad brother got him, because I would have fucking died. Oh shit, I forgot I had impacts. I hear movement, I don't know. I don't like being in this corner. I need to push out. Oh, hey! Hold up. I have time to load. Maybe. I'm gonna try to get an impact in. Yoink! Yoink! Aw! Oh, good peek, good peek. But no, like I'm a diehard Star Wars fan, and I want like more people to get into it. Like I'm open for everyone to get into it, but it's like don't be trying to like if you're on the more casual side of Star Wars, don't be trying to like drastically change something that you don't care about nearly as much as some people. And that's with anything like Lord of the Rings. You know, I never watched the Amazon show because I watched clips, and it's like, I'm sorry, but this is not correct. Like, it's just, like I've looked into Lord of the Rings lore. Like, I love Lord of the Rings. You know, Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. Like, I love all that nerdy shit. I'm here for it. I'm a geek. I'm a nerd. Whatever. And like anime. I love anime. Like, I love all that shit. So like, if the way I look at it is like, you know, say someone was to like take a beloved character in like a popular show like Supernatural or something, and we're just like, alright, so we're gonna completely change this character and they're gonna be like 10 times worse. Everyone would be so fucking pissed because Supernatural was such like a widestream thing, and it's not nearly as niche as, you know, it probably was back when it first came out. And it's just like, but like they're doing that with Star Wars, something that was beloved by a hardcore fan base, and I consider myself part of that hardcore fan base. And like I'm you know, I'm more than willing to like be like, hey, so you know, this is the lore, this is this person did this, you know, Darth Plagueis the Wise was this, he was killed this timeline, you know, Palpatine did this and said this because of this reason, like something that a lot of people don't realize is Palpatine was so cunning and so precise with what he was doing. Not only was he playing both sides during the Clone Wars, and he's the one who started the Clone Wars, but he hold on.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Not only was he doing that shit, but he was also like, he had set his plan in motion so well that it was so easy for him to manipulate Anakin because, and I want, this is just gonna be a Star Wars rant now. I want everyone to understand that, like, so Anakin, he was a slave. Oh, you're good, Blaze. Anakin was a slave his entire life. Like, he 100% was. He was a slave his entire life. He was a slave at Jabba's palace, him and his mom. He was a slave to Greedo, the little flying bug thing in episode one. He had no life. He had no free will. He 100%. Well, I missed. He 100%. Well, yeah, with Palpatine, yeah. The entire hold up. Oh, I thought I got it. I hit Ash. I guess I didn't kill her. The entirety of the new series, of the new movies, the first movie, it was like the whatever it's called. I forget what the new movies are called, like what order and all that. But the first movie, I actually didn't mind. Like, it was setting it up. It was kind of slow going. It was interesting because you had you know, like it starting with like a stormtrooper turning into a rebel because he like got tired of all the bullshit or whatever. That was, I love that concept, and I think he still should have become a Jedi. I forget his name, Flint or whatever. And then you had, you know, Rey,
All friendlies have been
which
neutralized.
her character was not developed at all. Like, her character did not struggle, did not go through anything. And that's why people, like, Finn, yes, Finn. And, the reason that, like, no one likes Rey except for people who were like, oh, well, it's a girl main character, and if you don't like it, then you're sexist. Like, no, we don't like Rey because she's a she. We don't like Rey because she had no character growth. She was the best at everything, all the time, always, and she never had to struggle. She never had to do what Luke had to do, or what Anakin had to do. She had no inner turmoil. She had, like, absolutely nothing that made her unique in any sort of way. She was basically just a NPC that was like, oh, she was basically your character in Hogwarts Legacy. Your character in Hogwarts Legacy is good at. This is my only gripe with Hogwarts Legacy. Great game, but my only gripe with it is your character is the best at everything always. You automatically, like, you're the strongest fucking dude there. Right out the gate, you have, you know, ties to ancient magic and all that. That is essentially what Rey was. And then,
5 seconds to insert.
you know, at one point they were gonna have it where, like, she was potentially a daughter of Qui-Gon or something like that, or she was a daughter of Obi-Wan. And then it ends up, oh, well, she's a daughter of Palpatine. Fucking what? And then it's like, oh, well, Palpatine had clones of himself. And Snoke was just a clone of Palpatine. It's like, they were initially going to have it be, or at least going off of what Star Wars theory said, they were initially going to have it be a thing of where Snoke was potentially a like a old dark Sith vampire type deal. Like, he was essentially a old dark Sith vampire type thing, and like his thing was, oh damn it,
No longer in your
his thing was like he was so powerful that, like, back in the Old Republic days, the Jedi couldn't kill him because he was essentially immortal. So they had to lock him into like a sarcophagus kind of deal. They had to lock him away, and he just slowly got weaker and weaker because he fed off the Force. And because he was locked away, he couldn't feed off the Force. But when the Order 66 happened, there was so much like Force energy in the galaxy that he basically sucked it all in, was able to break out. That was one theory. That was something that some random person sent to Star Wars Theory, and like, if that was the case, that would have been so fucking cool. But they never did that. And then there was like, oh, it's gonna be Darth Plagueis. Okay, that sounds cool. You know, that might make some kind of sense, you know. And then there was also the theory of, oh, it's Mace Windu. All right, I mean, kind of wild and out there, but all right, I can kind of try to dig it. And then they end up being like, oh, well, it's just gonna be Plagueis, and they didn't. They literally just, they had no plan. They had no plan from the second movie to the third. And in the second movie, or I guess technically the 8th movie, they were like, they were making the 8th movie while they were in the middle of making the first movie, or the 7th movie, I mean. And it was a thing of like, oh, well, we're going to. The dude who was making the second went up to whoever made the first, was like, hey, so I want you to change your ending to match my movie so that I can do this. And that's why we got it where Luke tosses the lightsaber off a cliff. Initially, it was supposed to be Luke,
15 seconds.
he was supposed to like be floating rocks around him or some shit, and it was gonna be like a big return. Like, he was gonna come back and be like, you know, I was away, I made some mistakes, but I'm gonna learn from those mistakes and come back even stronger and help fix what was wrong. And that never happened. Like, Disney and Lucasfilm nowadays fucking sucks. And to know what could have been, bro, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, Stuart Beattie, the guy who initially was going to do it before it became a show, it was initially going to be a trilogy, and it was going to be all about Obi-Wan basically having to come to terms with Order 66 happening. He had to come to he would have had to come to terms with, like, being distant from the Force. He had to, like, basically accept that he may not have been able to be strong enough to stop what happened, and he may not have been able to prevent the Order 66, and he, you know, he felt he had to kill, and this, because in this eyes he still thinks Vader's dead, Vader, Anakin, whatever, and he had to kill his brother, brother. He had to kill his brother, and that
Before insertion.
which I have a poster in my living room of Revenge of the Sith, and basically it's like, you were my brother Anakin. I loved you. You were supposed to, what was it? You were supposed to save the world, the universe from the galaxy from the Sith, not destroy it or whatever the line is. And it's just like, yeah. And and Obi-Wan was not the one. He was not the one who should have. He was not the one who should have overseen Anakin's growth. He should not have been Anakin's master, because initially, if Qui-Gon would have been Anakin's teacher, then it would have been a completely different story. But Qui-Gon was killed by Darth Maul. And one reason a lot of people are pissed that, and I never watched the final movie from the new trilogy. I never watched it. Ow. I don't know how I'm not dead, but yeah, I never watched the new trilogy, like the final one. I watched the first two, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. But, oh wait. He's pushing you. There we go.
Neutralized. Mission successful.
Yeah, and let's be honest, the new action scenes suck compared to the old ones. Like the Phantom Menace is one of my favorite fight scenes of all time in anything because of the choreography. Now, to be fair, nowadays they have it where there are actual battery packs in the lightsabers they use. They have battery packs in the lightsabers they use now because they want them to glow on their own instead of using CGI or whatever. And I get it, but it's also but look at what we used to have. Just go back to that and use the CGI or whatever you have to do. If George Lucas was able to do it back then, why the fuck can't they do it now? Like, we could have some badass shit go on, and they're just too short-sighted.
Ready to engage Op 4.
Hey, welcome to the stream, or if you were here earlier, welcome back to the stream. If you were here earlier, I'm still talking about Star Wars. If you're new to the stream, I'm talking about Star Wars. I'm just basically explaining why the old movies are better and how because it's easier to sell toys and make good movies. Exactly. And the bad thing is the toys and stuff, no one wants to buy the toys anymore. Bro, I remember when I was a kid, and whenever that Clone Wars movie first came out, the animated one, my dad, immediately after the movie, I bought an Anakin toy, I bought a Captain Rex toy, action figure, and I bought or my dad did rather, and I bought a Ahsoka carrying Jabba's baby toy. The little slime ball guy. And that was the coolest shit to me. And I remember one of my buddies, his name was Wyatt, I believe. We would trade toys. Granted, and to be completely honest, he would be like, okay, so you want to play with this toy for. He was like, oh, you want to play with this toy? Well, you have to give me this toy. But he'd oh, you can only play with this toy for this long. Then you can't play with him anymore. And I was a stupid, gullible kid. I was like, okay. Yeah, exactly. I mean, my Nana, even though I have nothing to do with her now because she's my birth mom's mom, even though I have nothing to do with her now, but my Nana bought me and all my cousins all the toys from, a big old collection of toys from the prequels and the following movies after that, the originals. Okay, I'm gonna push in this room, but I hate how open all this shit is. I need to get through the threshold. I want them to try to fucking push, because I have that trap set. Yeah, bro, I'm about to go Super Saiyan. Oh, shit! I didn't know there was a hole there. That's my own fault. Yeah, bro, I'm about to go Super Saiyan, Kamehameha. Yeah, that was 100% my own fault. I was being stupid for walking past that. But, no, Uh, hey, welcome to the stream. That was unlucky. It very much was.
Friendly, last operator standing. Last operator
But
standing.
no, like, so like when I see what they're doing with Star Wars nowadays, and it has next to no direction, it's just like, come on, man. They have such a gold mine. Just to give you guys an idea of how little Disney understands what they have, Kathleen Kennedy did not even know that there was source material for Star Wars. She didn't know about the games. She didn't know about the comics. She didn't know about anything. She knew about nothing. Yet we're supposed to be trusting Kathleen Kennedy with a beloved franchise like Star Wars. Oh, that's unfortunate.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failed.
Hey, welcome to the stream. But like, no, so like when it comes to how Star Wars is now, it's just like, well, that's a neat animation. It's just like the amount of potential that Star Wars has right now. He probably could have, but the amount of like potential they have for Star Wars right now, and they're just muddling it up. It's just like, come on, man. And I'm lightheaded from talking about Star Wars so passionately. Holy shit. Maybe that's what I need. I need to just like label as a stream the issue of Star Wars and just play and have like gameplay in the background. That'd be such a. I could probably get a lot of fucking views doing that shit. But no, and then like Kathleen Kennedy, what do you think of the new season of Siege? I mean, yeah, 100%. Of Siege, I mean, so far I haven't done. If there's any new maps, I haven't tried them, and I've not gotten a chance to. I've not gotten a chance to play this new character. I mean, the battle pass seems neat, but like, I don't know what all is new for sure. So we'll just see. I'll just have to see, you know, as I go, what new stuff there is. I've not seen any new maps yet, but then again, I don't play Siege enough to recognize most maps. And when it comes to, like, the new operator, I haven't gotten tried her out yet, so yeah, the new Battle Pass does look interesting. And I like that they're bringing back, like, where you can get a lot of old skins, because I didn't have Siege for the first couple years that it was out, so I missed on a lot of stuff. I don't know who I want to play as. We'll play as Rook. We'll play it safe. Play as Rook. I need to open my door. It's hot in my room. I'm talking so much about Star Wars. I'm getting winded and hot. But no, like, so far, I mean, I'm having fun with Siege, like, yeah, and like Siege to me, like, it's not a terrible game. It's just I grew up playing the old one, so I played like New Vegas and New Vegas 2, New Vegas on the PSP, and then New Vegas 2 on Xbox. I never owned an Xbox technically. It was my neighbors. Whenever I still had something to do with my birth mom, who let us borrow their Xbox, and I would play it there. And like I had never played a game like that until then, because I've always been a console gamer. So,
10 seconds
like, besides like SOCOM, I grew up playing the SOCOM games on PS2.
5 seconds left.
But like, so for me to play something like the old games and then play this, it's like two different worlds.
Located a bomb. Get
And I
ready.
get why. Like, this is a online only, and with how, like, unless they would have done a campaign like they did in the ones before, they wouldn't have been able to keep a player base or nothing. With how, if they tried to do like how the old multiplayer for those games used to be. You know, I own Rust. I don't have anyone to play with, and I know absolutely nothing about Rust. Like, DayZ was a game I knew a little bit about, so I was able to play DayZ and then like be like, okay, like DayZ to me is more logic based on how stuff works than Rust. But also I've hardly touched Rust. I bought it and just I played like 30 minutes of it, and that was probably about it.
4 remaining.
Nothing against the game. Like, I'm sure it's a really good game. I just personally, unless I can find some people to play with that can like teach me the ropes of it, or unless I get like find a streamer or someone who like I can enjoy watching play it and just kind of learn off of them.
Four eliminated.
I learned Rust just by watching some videos. I would really recommend the same. Okay, I might have to give that a go. I've thought about streaming DayZ on here, and I think I have a little bit, but in all honesty, I prefer Arma. Like, the reason I even got DayZ was because I liked games like Arma, but couldn't play them because only on console. So, like, I love the concept of Arma. That's why I got DayZ. And they're two completely different animals, which is nothing wrong with that. But
Be ready to engage Op 4.
so, for me, it was just kind of like, basically just like a placeholder until, Arma, until I could ever play Arma, and now you have Arma Reforger, and I love playing that, I love streaming that. I just can't wait for this new update, like it's taking forever with this new update. Which, honestly, I'm okay with it taking a while as long as it's a good product. If it's not rushed and it's a good product, then I'm cool with the new update for Arma taking forever, but, I just wish that it was out already. Because I know that once, Arma Reforger has an update for, like, mods, where we get mods on PlayStation. Yeah, that's fair. I understand that. I mean, that's how I am with GTA, for instance. I cannot stand GTA Online just because of the players and how the combat in the online works. So if I ever play GTA, I always play in private servers. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrible at GTA. Like, I am god awful at that game, but I love it. I feel you last year the Rust Valentine's update took like a week, and the skins were not really that. Yeah. Ooh, nice shots on my part. Oh, I'm gonna die if I'm not smart. Yoink! Oh, no! GTA has gotten way better. Not too many toxic people now. Well, like, I played GTA. I got it. When did I get it? 2013, 2014. I got it on PS3, and it took me like years to finally beat the story of it because I wanted to do the online first because of buddies. And like, I would play and do the heists and stuff. Well, actually, before heists were even a thing. Literally, all you could do for the longest time was go to gas stations and just rob them. Essentially, you had missions, but like, you can only do the same mission so many times till it got boring. And then like, there's so many heists I've not completed because it got to the point where the people I used to play I'm no longer in touch with. So because I'm no longer in touch with those people, it's like I don't have really anyone to play the game with, and to my knowledge, GTA is not crossplay, so I can't play with my friends who do play it. And so like, there's so many, like, I still haven't beaten some of the early beginner heists, like, because I had no one to play them with, and if you randomly matchmake, you know, who knows how that's gonna go, and half the time you have people who are either trolling or they end up leaving because they didn't get a role they wanted. And it's just like, I'm not cool with that. And I'm not gonna, you know, spend, like, used to, I would spend like a good couple hours waiting for, you know, to find a group, and then only for it to be like, oh, well, this person disconnected, this person didn't load in, this guy started killing everyone. Yeah. I need to grab my phone so I can see what the rest of your thing said. Yeah, the way that PlayStation works is, whenever chat talks, I can only see out of the bottom of the screen. Rank, yeah. Let me pull this up on my personal. You asked what rank are you? In GTA or in this? Because honestly, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't play ranked on this unless I'm playing with buddies, and I rarely play with buddies. And my roommate, him and I play together, but he doesn't like using a, let me pull up my stream. My roommate doesn't like using a mic, so literally it would just be like it'll be like across the room yelling at each other, which I hate doing. But I mean, I'm not gonna force my roommate to do that. If he wants to play Siege but doesn't want to use a mic, hey, that's his deal. I'm gonna breach. I'm probably gonna get shot at, but I have the shield to hide behind, so. Alright, let's see what we can see. I'm gonna get a nade there just in case. Hopefully I don't die on breach. I don't know what's to my left. Oh fuck. You know what? Fair enough. I was worried about my left. I shouldn't have been. Like I said, I don't know most of these maps. But no, like I do like Siege. It's one of those things where like I played the older games, so I miss what the older games were. Same with like old Ghost Recon. I grew up playing the old ones. You manifested that. I 100% did, yeah. I grew up playing the old Ghost Recons.
Friendly mission successful.
See, I've heard that, and I think I'm gonna give it a go. It's just I'm a god awful shot as it is, so. Oh, I haven't heard this song in a long time. I'm listening to Spotify through my headset while I'm playing, and I've heard the song years ago. I think it actually goes pretty hard. I'll give the Iron Sight thing a go. Where's? Oh well, never mind. Yeah, but well, my thing is like the times I pop off are really good, but the times I don't are really embarrassing. That's how I am with this game. The times I'm like in the zone is like peak, and then the times that I'm not, it's just like, what was I thinking? I'm an idiot. Like, so like it is a very very good balance of stupidity and luck sometimes, and then sometimes slight skill. You gotta go. Hey, no worries, man. You stopped by for a little bit. That's all that matters. Have a good one, man.
10 seconds. Insertion
The only
in 5
times I do
seconds.
good in rainbows when somehow the enemy team is all looking at you, right?
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
I thought he missed the first couple of those shots. Yep, have a good one, man. Hopefully I'll see you in another stream. Or video, who knows. And I hate that my voice is super coarse right now, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna deal with it. Let's just... Hey, yoink! Let's just see if they'll take the bait. Doesn't seem like it. This song honestly sounds like it'd be a mix of 3 Days Grace and like 3 Days Grace and like I'm trying to think of a good comparison for the second. Like 3 Days Grace and like I have a name on my tongue that I'm thinking of, but I can't think of the band name. I almost said 3 Days Grace and Knocked Loose, but two completely different vibes. Wait, is that a... Could've swore I saw a tour trap. I don't know where the fuck they are going downstairs from. I'm a bit... Oh, never mind, I figured it out. Let's say 3 Days Grace and fucking... Oh, well, we won. I didn't do shit this go around. I got a kill. Oh well. Alright, Laura Croft. I don't remember Laura Croft being, you know, red-headed with, like, medium bust, but hey, whatever. The entire round was you lost upstairs. It 100% was. Not even going to deny it. Hopefully we'll get a chance to try out the new operator sometime on the stream. Yeah, I don't know what to compare that last band to. You guys can't hear it, so like you can't help me with it. But I know 3 Days Grace for sure. I almost said like 3 Days Grace makes it Bring the Horizon, but like their vibe is different than that. Hey, now she's not my main. Why is she popping up? Well, never mind. That's self-explanatory. She's a new operator. She's gonna be popping up. Wait, I have 7 of these? What the hell? Oh, just one. That looked like a 7. I was like, how the hell did I get 7? No. Don't. Ah. Hey, I know this map, kind of. This is an old map. They've redone it a couple times, I think. But I don't remember for sure. What time is it, by the way? I've only gotten a couple hours of sleep since I got off work. I'll spawn wherever. I don't care. And I'm gonna rock. Ah, damn it! I wasn't quick enough on the draw. You know what? I've never played as Ace. I don't know what his shit is. We'll give him a go. Works for me. We'll give him a go. I've never played as him. Every time you open the pack, it's like you get a match. I know, right? That time I didn't get to open it though. It was just kind of like, oof. Yeah, I don't know what Ace does, so if anyone in the comments knows before I go in blind, I'd appreciate it. Like, I don't know what half these operators do. I'm still stuck in the mindset of like, I know what like the season 2 operators do, and that even that's kind of iffy. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm just playing quick, but I think he's a breacher. He may be, yeah. Not 100% though. I don't know where the fuck I'm going when it comes to finding the stairs on any of these maps. Played him like once or twice. Okay. I say I've seen people play Ace before. They have a vigil. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. We know where the bomb is already. That's the thing I do not like about quick plays. Like, you already know where the bomb is. That takes the fun out of it, in my personal opinion. But I'm also the one who's choosing to play on this opposed to playing on standard. But on standard, you get some sweats. But also, to be fair, you get sweats on here. So, I mean, it's kind of like a 50-50. I don't know this. What's his ability? No, hold on. It looks like something we could. Let's just see what tossing this end does. If you use it, it ain't broken. No. Selma detonation. Selma. I don't know what that is. Oh, whoops. Huh. I don't know what that does. Maybe it's a proxy thing? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get a... I'm gonna back up a bit. I'm gonna get a drone in if I can. Let's see if I miss this. Oh, you know what? I'll take it. I know he's at, though. Hold on. Let's invert. Let's see if we can't get him. Decent chance he sees me and I don't see him. I know where he's at, roughly. Spotify, I don't care about taxes. I already did my taxes. Fuck off. Taxes is just stealing our money because fuck the government. I'm pretty sure I just saw movement. I don't know, though. I need to enter. Oh, shit. Ah! Oh, you cheeky bitch. You know what? Good shit. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I kind of panicked there, and, you know, it is what it is. Come on, Knock, or Nook, or however you want to say that. No, go back to talking about Star Wars, because I'm still adamant about that. So, like, Spider-Man coming out of the... Right? But no, like, just back to the whole Star Wars thing. So, my honest big issue with Acolyte is that they basically were like, hey, let's make it where Plagueis is some weird creep who got the idea from creating Anakin through two random ass or other versions that a bunch of space witches who are, you know, like, I don't even know, dude. It is a weird show. And, like, if you like it, hey, that's fine. You're allowed to like what you want. You're allowed to dislike what you want. But I personally refuse to... Whatever. I personally refuse to watch it. I refuse to consider it any form of canon. I consider what used to be considered canon that is now Legends as canon compared to what bullshit Disney's cooked up here lately. Like, I like The Mandalorian. Season 3, a lot of people dislike. I mean, I liked it for the simple fact of you gotta delve more into the Mandalorian shit, and I love Mandalorian lore. But in the same sense, I get why people disliked it. I understand it. Ahsoka, I never got a chance to watch it because I got rid of Disney Plus by that point. And I refuse to get Disney Plus ever again because it is expensive as all hell. Unless I start making fucking buckets of money. I don't like that that's wide open. Like, that... Oh shit, he tossed something. This. Alright, let's see if I can't peek this. Also, I'm starting to get pain in my fucking ribs. That's not good. Ah! What's my aim? Oh! Oh! My aim is that. Oh, that sharp fucking pain threw me off, bro. Felt like if you get. It felt like. I don't even know how to describe that. Probably product of drinking too much energy drink, having very little sleep, and hardly eating. Gotta take a guess. Breathe more? Hey, fair. I'm just gonna chill on my drone so I can spot and when to push. We're doing terrible this match. I'm doing terrible this match as well. It is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. Hey, Doc. Oh, this is Nevertell. Nevertell is a kick-ass band, bro. Just saying, if you're new to my channel, my streams, I love to just throw out music I'm listening to, or just bands randomly. If you don't like it, then hey, let me know and I'll ease up on it. But I love recommending music. I'm an avid music lover. At one point, I was in the process of kind of sort of learning how to play guitar because my buddy was trying to teach me, and I was getting it, and then I wasn't. It's like a switch flipped where the little bit of knowledge I understood, for some reason I could not understand anymore. It's weird. I can play the hell of some Guitar Hero though, not as good as I used to, but like I can still play.
The diffuser has been recovered.
My roommate has a working 360. He has the working drum set, and he has a guitar that works. So every once in a while we'll play. Which I saw something on Facebook. Don't know how true it is, but apparently Guitar Hero is going to be making a comeback. I don't know about that, but you failed the skill check exactly. I'm gonna rock Ella. Ella's fun to play. Also, like, bro, she's like the goth mommy, alright? Like, Ella's probably one of the most well-designed characters I got. Next to, Doc, Smoke. And I just mean in general, I don't mean attractiveness. Ella's probably the hottest character they got, next to Valkyrie. But in terms of, like, character design, she is, like, her character design works because it is very minimalistic on the crazy shit. In what way she goth mommy? She's like the most goth mommy out of all of them. She's like that early 2000s, like Evanescence style. Like, you got the dyed hair, you can tell she has that vibe to her. Oh, well.
10 seconds left.
That works. Someone's gonna get double fucked.
5 seconds.
I don't know what their thing does, so I don't necessarily want to block that with my shit, but we're gonna block this. I'll be straight up, bro. I have a thing for goth girls, and if you want reference to why, it's basically stun grenade. Gotcha. If you want reference to why, my entire childhood on Cartoon Network was a bunch of shows like Danny Phantom, fucking Blues House. Oh hey, I didn't see you. I'm too busy talking about goth girls, I guess. Blues House of Imaginary Friends or whatever it's called. Like, Cartoon Network is why I am how I am and why I have the preference I have. All right. Those still little drones. Those still little drones. I don't know what those are. Also, I apologize for playing like ass, guys. This is more story time than anything, but I like story time, bro. Aw. Honestly, I think they should have died a little quicker. Like, as long as it took for them to get killed, they probably should have died a wee bit quicker. You got this, brother. Ooh, good shit, Doc. Good shit. You're a true casual gamer playing casual Siege. Yeah. 100%. Also, I will say, it may work for other people, but I don't use lasers in this game except for pistols sometimes. It's because the enemy can see your laser. It's the easy way to identify where you're at. I mean, there was one time, I think I actually did it on a stream, where I didn't know where an enemy was, and I saw a laser pointing. I was like, well, there's a laser there, so he has to be across that way somewhere. It's just an easy way to give your position away. I personally don't do it, but hey, if you do and it works for you, then by all means, you do you, boo. That's just how I am with everything, though. Like, I believe in freedom of everything, bro. Like, freedom of speech, freedom of fucking religion, freedom of all that shit. I'm not religious. I say some wild shit, and I believe some older shit. But like, if someone believes something, I do it because I need my gun to be tactical. Hey, man, sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need that peck, whatever they're called, 35 or whatever, on the end of the gun. It looks sick. Not gonna lie. And my voice is cracking. I hate it. I'm losing my voice again.
Seconds.
And water's not stoking the flame on that one.
10 seconds to go.
Aw, good try, brother.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Or sister, whatever you may be. Like, 100% my biggest fucking, I don't want to say turn on, but my biggest thing when it comes to girls is gamer girls, like actual gamer girls, like tomboys. I love me a tomboy, bro. If I can find me a girl who is willing to ride forwards with me, shoot guns, possibly hunt, though I've not hunted in years, and like just sit and play video games with me, bro, I'll wife that girl up, all right? Given the opportunity. But also, I'm very, sounds like a wife to me, right? And like, I'm honestly I'm very flexible when it comes to that, because it's like, I've seen, like, on Tinder, a good, oh, that's gnarly. I'm not gonna use it, but that's gnarly. A big thing that I hate about Tinder, yeah, goth mixed with that, is the chair. 100%. Like, 100%, alright? And I'm being dead ass, like, no foolsies. That is like wifey material right there. Cause you know that chick's gonna be a great fucking mom, and she's showing up to play games with you and just fucking chill. It's like, bro, that's wife material right there. And then you see all this shit on like TikTok, and it's like, oh well, trade wives and all this, bro. I don't need a trade wife. I don't need a or a trade girlfriend. I don't need someone who's gonna do everything that I ask all the time ever. Like, obviously, what I mean by that is I don't need someone who's gonna just cook, clean, all that for me. I don't need that. I can clean for myself, I can cook for myself, whatever. It would be nice. It'd be nice, but like, you don't need that, you know? Hey, welcome to the stream. So far the stream has mainly been story time. It went from talking to about Star Wars, now talking about goth girls. The usual issue is don't go to the internet for a listing view. Exactly, dude. Like, that's the issue with dating nowadays. That's one reason I really hate Tinder, but I'm on it because I'm just gonna be straight up. Dating for me is just one of those things where it's like the only area that I can try to date people is my work, and that's a double-edged sword because, for instance, there was a girl I was talking to at work. And, I mean, she's chill. I have nothing against her. But she, you know, her and I were clicking. And, you know, we were going to go to a pumpkin patch area, right? Because it was during October. And we were going to go. And we had it planned. And then, like, she was like, oh, well, you know, this isn't me getting cold feet, but I don't want to go today. It's like, okay, whatever. And then she just randomly ghosted me. And when I tried to confront her at work about it, she essentially was like, oh, well, bye. Like, because I was like, hey, you know, if I don't get to talk to you before I leave, you know, have a good day. And she was like, oh, well, bye. And just like, that's so rude, man. So, like, I try to be nice and fair to everyone. Like, no matter who you are, no matter the situation, whatever. Whether it's a girl I'm into, whether it's, you know, a friend, whether it's just some random dude. I tried to be nice and fair to everyone, so it was just so rude to me. And hell, maybe that's just how life is now. Like, maybe that is the world we live in, and I'm the one who needs to adapt. But if that's the case, I don't like it. Like, I believe in just common decency, common sense, you know. If that girl, you know, was having cold feet, then don't be like, oh, this isn't me getting cold feet. And I would totally understand, because, you know, she told me some bits of her past, and it's like, I get it. Like, I get it. It 100% is, and like, I see things of like girls being like, oh well, why are there so many men who don't want to date? It's like, because we're just tired. like we are just tired of trying to cater to everyone's stupid fucking bullshit. Like we're like what we're supposed to. We have to be a certain height, yet we also have to. I hope my grenade gets him, by the way. We have to be a certain height, but we also have to be always muscular. We have to have our shit completely together. We have to, be having six-figure job, which in reality is hard to get now. Like, let's be real, 6 figures is unrealistic, especially if you live in certain areas. It's unrealistic. You have to, be you have to be what's the word? You have to be strong-willed, but you also have to be soft enough and caring enough where you can, understand every little thing ever about a girl. Like, it's just a thing of like it is so unrealistic nowadays. It makes it so hard to even want to try it. And like the sad reality is, if you didn't find someone in high school, which is what I was trying to do, and I failed. If you don't find someone in high school in the dating scene, hey, welcome to the stream. We're talking about some wild shit. If you're here, if you want to listen to it, listen to it. If not, I understand. But like in the dating scene, like for my generation, I hate my generation, by the way, just because of a lot of the dumb shit that came with it. But granted, I'm early 2000s, but still, like the how most of that generation acts, I dislike. But it's just like, bro, if you want to try to date people nowadays, it's like you have to go through so many hoops. And if you're a guy, there are so many high expectations that you just have to automatically be okay with. And it's like, sorry, but I can't, take some girl out to a $200 dinner every single time, and then it'd be a case of, oh, well, they got free dinner, which I think it happened because of the internet. It 100% did, yeah, it did. It happened because of people like, influencers, Hollywood, that whole deal. And it's just so unrealistic. And it makes dating so, what's the word, like, dubbed down, watered down, that, like, you're, like, I'm going to be real for a guy, I'm afraid to date because, there's so many things that can go wrong. You can either be called a creep for going, and don't get me wrong, here lately, I've been an asshole out going about trying to get with girls. I'm going to be real, like, on Tinder, I've just been straight up, like, I'm not here for anything but smashing. Like, I've been straight up. Because I don't want to deal with any of the dumb shit. I don't want to deal with the stupid-ass games of, oh, well, here, let's play 20 questions, and then, okay, I want you to take me to dinner, but, oh, yeah, 100%. It's like, and I hate that I'm as jaded as I am when it comes to it nowadays, because I don't want to be that person. But just like how it is.
Sending out my drone.
And it's just like, and then like you have the bad things, there are real good, there are good girls out there, but it's like guys are so built like jadedly and in a way where it's like we're so overly cautious that it's kind of like, oh, I hope that nade gets him. Hey, I'll take it. But it's like we have to be, essentially a lot of girls want us to be perfect at everything. We have to be a certain height. Like I'm either 5'6", 5'7", somewhere around there. I don't know my true height, like 100%. I don't even know I don't know my height. I don't know my weight. I haven't checked in years. Yeah. Like, back to me talking to that girl earlier, and I have nothing against the girl I was talking to who does OF. I didn't know she did OF. That would be nice to know right out from the gate. You know what? If you want to do that, you know what? Hey, more power to you. All right, like, it's not my place to tell someone what they cannot do with their bodies or whatever. Like, it's not my place. It's not my business, and it ultimately doesn't affect me. So why the hell would I care? But in the same tokens, like, girls bait you into thinking that they're interested, then it's, oh, but if you want to go any further, here's my OnlyFans, I'd like to get to know you there. And it's like, dude, I'm sorry, I'm not made of money. I work a shitty-ass job where I make, like, I mean, I'll be real about how much I make. Granted, it's not a terrible amount, but I make a little over 1,000, like 1,100-ish. 1,200-ish. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And it's like, I would much rather have to take a girl out to a date and her try to screw me over on a bill than it be a case of, of, alright, so you're gonna have to do something digitally where there's no guarantee that anything will come of it. And I'm gonna be real, I'm terrified of dating and like going out to dates because I'm socially awkward. I am. Like, I just am. There was a period where I had confidence in that shit, and then I lost it, and then I got it back, and then a girl I was talking to, ish, it was the thing of like, I mean, just being real, she essentially used me to get out of a bad relationship, and I get it. You know, I feel used, I still feel kind of used for it, but it's like, I have nothing against her, it is what it is, whatever. Yeah, exactly.
5 seconds.
It's just like, it is so overly fucked, and it's just like, man, I just want to find a girl who I can really click with, and like, who gets me, and I don't have to jump through so many hoops for. And I'm not gonna find it through Tinder, I'm not gonna find it through Bumble or any of that shit. I don't believe in, like, I'm sure there are people who found matches through that, but like, I believe in personal interaction, I believe in meeting someone naturally, and that is just so hard to do nowadays unless you go to social events, and I don't. I'm antisocial. I mean, half the time, like, I work nights. I don't get out. And yeah, I think it will eventually happen. It's just, like, I'm very antisocial. I'm very, like, oh, hey, he died. I'm just very, like, I keep to myself. I do, ow. All right, Blackbeard. Hit one tap in my ass. Like, I'm very antisocial. I keep to myself. I do my own thing. I mean, for a while, I was working out at home, and I bought a weight vest not too long ago, weighted vest. I was gonna bring that to work and wear it under a hoodie, but that thing is so bulky, it would basically look like I'm harboring an S vest, which I'm not gonna do that, and I can't even get a hoodie over it. And like, it's just like there's so many high standards, and there's high standards on both sides because there are guys who have some stupid high standards for some girls, and it's like, either way you look at it, it's just stupid. It's like, I just want someone to connect with, man. I just want a girl to connect with. And, I'm the kind of person that, like, gets hooked really easily, and I fall really easily, and I hate it. But I learned that from my dad, I learned that from my brother. Mainly from my brother. And it's not a thing I like, but it just is what it is. And I know that to be a weakness of mine, and it's like, I try my best to not let that weakness, what's the best way to say it? Or just in the, yeah, exactly. And then, like, on the non-dating side, like, if you on the non-dating sides, there are so many girls that, like, they're looking for clout. So, like, one reason I don't go to a public gym is the amount of videos I've seen of girls who are just trying to get views on TikTok or whatever, and it's like, oh, well, this guy's staring at me, what a creep. When it's literally a guy minding his own business, not even looking at her, just lifting up weights and shit, minding his own business directly behind her because he was there, and that girl walks over. Now, don't get me wrong, there are for sure creeps at gyms and stuff like that, guys and girls alike. But it's just like, man, can no one just, like, mind their own business and do their own thing? And, like, not be called a creep for it? Not get doxxed and everything for just literally trying to live their life and doing their own thing? Like, that's one reason I don't go to public gyms. I have a coworker who is really into working out, and he used to be a Marine. He actually knows my brother. They both were on the same base for a little bit. I'm not gonna say the branch or anything like that, but, like, he's a really cool dude. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not gonna lie, me putting myself out here and doing this, it's gonna bite me in the ass one way or the other in the future. I know it's going to. I'm either gonna have some people who knew me back in the day when I was a shitty person, because I still, even though I was a decent person back then and what my beliefs were, my attitude towards people was shitty. So, if anyone who knew me back then, I'm sure I'm gonna have people eventually come out and be like, oh, well, he was an asshole who was always angry and all this. Because I was. I used to be angry all the time, and as I've explained before, I hate that about me. I hate that I used to be so angry. And I took it out on everyone. And I hate that. But I've grown from that, and that's life. It's not, like, the thing about and I'm only 23, but I've already grown to understand this. In life, if you can look back and be like, okay, I know how I used to be. I'm not that person anymore. I've bettered myself. That's a W.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Yeah, exactly. And there are people who who won't understand that, don't understand that, and it's just basically like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. And the bad thing is, even back in the day, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't thing sometimes, depending on what it is. You know, do I sit here and put my time and effort into trying to make people believe this image, or do I try to be myself and have people judge me? That's what my high school was. It's like, you know, hey, welcome to the stream. I'm getting semi-deep, but it's basically just talking broadly about life right now. It went from talking about Star Wars lore and shit to now talking about how the dating scene is completely bollocks, to now how life. Oh, hey, that's not good for me. I started putting it down before I could really do anything. But just like, you know, if you wanna, and the true testament of anyone's personal growth in life. And I'm only 23, so I still have a lot of living to do. And it's not like I don't go out to parties with random ass people and nothing like that. If I ever party, it's with friends, and the amount of partying is we listen to music, watch TV, get drunk,
One Op 4 remaining.
play stupid ass board games, play D&D. Like, bro, I am like, I'm just like, I do my own thing, and I'm unapologetic. I'm unapologetic about the shit I enjoy, and if people vibe with it, they vibe with it. If they don't, they don't. Like, it is what it is. And I'm not gonna act like before my roommate moved in. No shade at him, because he helps with bills and he's my best friend. A normal friend outing with alcohol. Yeah, well, like, in all honesty, like, what it typically is like, granted, the house that we usually go to, like, as it kind of was flooding because some pipes burst from the upstairs, so that's an issue, and I really hope they're doing all right when it comes to that, because that is very unfortunate. I know about house flooding because my house flooded. The house I'm renting from flooded. During a really bad rain, because the people who like have this place set up or whatever, they they didn't make sure that the foundation was correct or whatever. So I woke up literally with my house flooded one day, and I woke up, like, got up, go to the bathroom, was like, oh hey, I'm standing in water. And I'd be surprised if there isn't secretly mold under my flooring now. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I didn't do too good that match, but I don't care. It is what it is. I'm not really try-harding. But like, you know, what we would do is we'd go over, my buddy Nick would make food typically, or we would all be like, okay, who wants what? Okay, so this guy wants pizza, this guy wants this, that, or whatever. It's like, okay, so we can all come to a compromise with this. We order it, we'd all pitch in the money, and that's what we do. And then if we drank, I mean, hell, dude, we were playing Mario Kart. No, not Mario Kart. Mario Party, or whatever it's called. And I remember it was me, a couple of my other buddies, and we were like, okay, so every time we all get a star, we're gonna drink. And I'm over here just fucking already going at it, because I bought a big old bottle of Jameson, like the, you know, $70, $80 bottle of Jameson that is like huge, and I would leave it at my buddy's house. And anytime I was there, I'd start drinking. I was just like taking shots of it the entire time. And he was like, Ian, my name's Ian, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know. I think I've said it before. My name's Ian. Nice to meet you. This may be the first time I've announced to any of you. But he was like, Ian, we're supposed to be, you know, taking shots when we get the stars. And I'm like, brother, I'm already like 6 shots in. I'll continue to take shots. You're not stopping me. You cannot stop the power of God, anime, and alcohol on my side right now. Also, I'm terrible. To be completely transparent, I'm terrible at that game, but we all got so jacked up by the time that my buddy's wife and her friends came in. We were all so janky. I remember going up to my buddy's room, because all of the girls were hanging out in there, and I was like, hey, I went up to his wife and I was like, hey, we're all really fucked up and we're all hungry. We need bread to offset the alcohol. Can you please cut up this bread that is out here for us, please and thank you? And she did, and I remember eating the bread, and I was like, this bread tastes like straight ass, but we have no other food. Like, it was a fun time. but also the hangover was glorious. But like, I miss doing shit like that with my friends, and I did that before I started YouTube. And when I did start YouTube, that I told that entire friend group, I was like, "Hey guys, I'm starting this. If you could you please check it out? If you like it, please sub. If not, hey, no skin off my back. You know, I get it. No worries." I have a decent amount of my friends who are subscribers. Whether they watch my stuff or not, I don't know. But they're subscribers. They were supporting me, and that entire. I'm glad I found a friend group where we all try to support each other and what we do. And I hope everyone can find that for themselves. Find people who accept you and support you. Yeah, we all have varying views politically, or we all have varying views with certain things, you know, socially or whatever. But we can all look past that and be like, you're a good person. Past all that other dumb shit that, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter. I can fuck with you, you know, whatever. And I'm hoping everyone can find that because it's a great thing. Now, I haven't hung out with that group in a while. My roommate was part of that, is part of that group, and sometime within the next couple months, he's gonna be hosting D&D for the first time ever, and I'm excited because it's gonna be proper D&D. The last D&D session thing we did was Star Wars, I believe. No. Let me take it back. The last one I personally did. The last one we all did was Star Wars. The last one I personally did was Pokemon, because my buddy Nick was doing a Pokemon D&D session. Or whatever, and I stopped going to that because work was killing me, and I couldn't do the drive anymore because from where I lived to where he lives was like a hour-long drive roughly, and I couldn't do it because half the times when they were doing D&D, it was on nights I worked, and I would have to drive all the way over there, be there for like maybe 2 hours, and then drive home. So like, you know, I would have to rush to get to work, and it was just a pain in the ass. And now with the D&D being hosted at my house, you know, my roommate and I, you know, we had the idea of potentially we're gonna see what everyone's consensus is on it. But I'm wanting to make like medieval food, like make mutton, make medieval bread, stuff like that. Oh, damn it. Like, my roommate, he wants to get back and he knows kind of sort of how to make bread, so he's going to learn how to bake bread. I'm going to make, you know, deal with mutton and whatever else. And I also think it'd be a cool idea to do like a soup, do like medieval soup. Going harder than roleplay. Yeah, 100%, dude. It's like, I love shit like that. Like, it'd be so cool to do. And I personally love to cook. After the stream's done, I'm going to cook something, I don't know what yet. I'm gonna figure out something to cook, probably cheeseburgers like I did yesterday, and or not yesterday, the day before. I don't remember if I even ate yesterday. That or I'm just gonna eat a ham and cheese sandwich. Like, I'm cool with either. And but no, I love to cook, man. Like, and I taught myself how to cook. Like, I used what little knowledge I learned from home ec, and then I would look up videos. I would watch Gordon Ramsay shit. And then, honestly, like, if for anyone who wants to try to get into cooking, honestly, just play around with it. Like, that's what I did. My biggest thing with cooking is I'm terrible, or I used to be terrible when it came to seasoning. I would always over-season or under-season something. So I've kind of been able to, I'm getting better at gauging that. I still have issues sometimes. Like, there was one time I made something that was almost stew-like, and I put too much salt, and that ruined it. But I was like, okay, so the issue is the too much salt. And the biggest thing was I was salting all the meat. I was putting salt on like all the meat, which it was you know, pork, chicken, sausage, ground beef, all that kind of stuff. I was just like salting all of it. So it's like, okay, so I oversalted. The old saying goes, the best chef is an empty.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. And like, but like, you know, you just gotta. If you ever want to learn how to cook, just play around with it. No one can truly teach you how to cook until you just start playing around with it. Like, in my personal opinion, I cook, and I think I will accidentally make really good food and be surprised. Like, the last time I made steak, I thought I overcooked it because I was trying to go for a medium rare, medium well, and I thought I overdid it. No, I made that shit perfect. I had a perfect crust on it. Shit was really nicely seasoned. And then I did, What did I do as a side with it? I can't remember if I did a side with it. And I personally, I like my steaks a little bloody, you know? I like there to be a little blood because that helps make a kind of sauce with it. We're gonna try this. Aw, my shots were off. The rate of fire on this thing is kind of nutty. Hold on, I have an idea. Yoink! If someone picks them up and they try to stand up and don't notice that's there, they are gonna be a little fucky ducky. I'm gonna watch this corner because I don't. I'm gonna cross with him because I'm not gonna leave bro by himself. Oh, I got a kill.
Been spotted.
Oh shit, rear. Oh wait, is he? There we go.
4 remaining.
I'm gonna try to cover. Hopefully they're not behind us. Toss one of those, cover rear. They are behind us. Damn it. Come on, try to push. There we go. Get fucked. Oh, I'm sorry, Cav. Were you mad 'cause I had a good angle? Huh? I had a better angle than you, so you're pissed off about it? Well, eat my ass. Respectfully. No, on that thing, bitch. that was a bit too far. But, no, like, I just genuinely love to cook. And my best advice for anyone who wants to try to get in cooking is, like, you know, if you have money to spare, maybe buy some steak and stuff. Don't buy the expensive shit if you're just learning how to cook. I've only ever cooked with, like, 1 or 2 semi-expensive steaks. And I was so careful about it that, like, yes, they were really good, but I feel like they could have been better. Not spit in your mouth this time. Hey, man, that was in Battlefield. No, that was in Arma, and I needed a medic, alright? You only spit in the person's mouth when they need to be healed, alright? It is your brother's saliva that is gonna rejuvenate you. You gotta spit in that thing, alright? Not on that thing, in that thing. You gotta aim right for the fucking mouth. Your homie has to feel that saliva down your throat. Also, I don't know why I said that one day, and then once I said it that one day, the first time I said it, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep going with it. I already said it. I might as well keep it up. I thought it was funny, so we're just gonna keep rolling with it in Arma. Plus, it made a couple guys start laughing. So hey, I'm here for the jokes, man. I like making people laugh, even if I have some really fucked up jokes sometimes. New saying unlocked, right? Bro, if anyone saw my personal Facebook, the amount of fucked up shit I post that is dark humor but fucking hilarious. Y'all think I was fucked in the head. Hell, you probably already think I'm fucked in the head. Which, you know what? Understandable. I just don't have a filter. I've stopped filtering myself. I've stopped being apologetic about who I am. Now, there's things I will not say. For instance, slurs. I'm not going to say slurs because, well, am I an asshole? No. But, like, I'll make fun of some fucked up shit. I mean, it's a great refresher. Yeah! Oh, that was the worst battle yell ever. Let my poison consume your soul. I'm almost dead. This is not good. I don't know what this does. We're gonna try it. Boop. Boop. I'm just gonna fill this entire fucking room up. I think the Indian was strangled doing that one. The Indian. Bro, we're okay. I'm probably gonna get killed as soon as I try to push this. The guy. Oh, we traded. I'm cool with it. I am completely cool with that. Battle yell. I used to be able to do the Native American Indian yell, whatever you call it. Everyone's so PC nowadays. Call it what you want. I'll call it both, I guess. But I used to be able to do that when I used to do a reenactment. I used to do a reenactment called the Reenactment of 1812, and that was fun. If you were participating, you got to camp out, you got to dress up. You camped out for like 3 days. Granted, it sucked having to use the porter shitter because, like, that's a couple hundred people using that daily, and sometimes people had like mad like shits. But like, it was such a cool experience, and I grew up doing that. I miss it, but also I'm afraid to go back and do it because my birth mom's side of the family are the ones who were doing that, and like I said in previous streams, I want nothing to do with them. Yes, it's probably unfair to that family just because it's something my birth mom did, but at the same sense, they always would take her, would always have her back no matter what she would do because in the name of family, and I don't believe that. I don't believe that because someone is family, you have to have their back no matter what. If someone's a piece of shit, it doesn't matter who they are, they're a piece of shit. Like, that's just facts. And I hate whenever people are like, oh, but they're family. And? So what? Also, I need to piss really bad, so this is a bad time not to piss, but I'll be back.
Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Ooh, I'm lightheaded. Oh, hey, Frankie. Don't take my chair. No shit, don't take my chair. I got pissed.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Hey, buddy, what you doing? What you doing, Frankie? Watch out, Bubba. You want my lap, buddy? At that point, you're going in the woods, right? Well, something that I always hated that we weren't allowed to do, but I wish they would have let us do, is I wish they would have let us hunt rabbits and shit in the woods. Like, because like there were people there who would bring actual like skins and shit because they were actual hunters. It's something they did, you know, quite a bit. And like there were so many cool people there, man. Like that had so many cool products. Okay, there's someone. If he was covering that, there's probably someone up here, right? I'm gonna clear up here just in case, because I don't want us to get butt fucked from behind with no lube. Okay, I'm gonna pick the homie up. Revive. Oh shit! Ah! Fuck you! Ah, Thorn! I would have had her too. I just pushed out a bit too far. I feel bad because I couldn't get that person up. Oh well, it is what it is. I believe in you, Jackal, even though you're kind of a useless character at this point. Yeah, and see that's fair. But like as a kid, it was like I was always on the Native American side or the Indians. Once again, however you want to say it, and like I would always be like, bro, our whole thing is hunting and gathering. I want to go hunt. Like let me kill. But oh well. And like there were battles. Like it was the reenactment of the War of 1812. So like there was a river battle where we got to fight pirates, and then there was like battles that were historical, whatever. And it would always be like scripted where this side wins, this side loses, whatever. But like I remember there was this one river battle that I was in where I went up with and keep in mind when you went up with someone with a melee weapon, you were using real knives, real tomahawks, all that shit. It was just they were blunt. Well, they were supposed to be. And you'd go up and just fake fight. And I remember this is like my first river battle ever. I go up and I start like fake fighting this really big like adult, and I like I was probably like I don't know 15, something like that. And the motherfucker, even though I like am the first one to come up and start swinging, he takes the opportunity to like start like going more like because he knew how to do it better where it looked more real. I didn't because it was like one of my like first couple battles, and he like did it in a way where like I was like, well fuck, I know I have to die because I have no choice. It's like, bro, it's like, come on, you couldn't have taken a loss. This is my first time. But like he was a cool dude. And I talked to him after, and he was a cool dude. Like pretty much everyone there was really cool, and there was such a tight community to be part of. And then, like, I miss it, but I don't know if I'm ever gonna go back to it, just because of the whole family thing. Just on the off chance that they might be there.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
And the bad thing is that's something that when I was a kid, I thought that if I ever had kids, I would love to have them participate in that shit. But who knows? Maybe I'll eventually go back. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll find something better or equal to that. I know around where I live, there's also, or there used to be, I don't know if it's still a thing, but there used to be the Battle of Gettysburg shit, Civil War shit. Maybe I'll do that. You know, I don't know. I would love to do that, but it's also, you think it's also really expensive because you use real muskets, you use all real shit. You have to use period, like time period muskets. You have to use time period. And with the muskets, what you did in the reenactment of 1812 is you would just fill it up with gunpowder, and that was that. You didn't load it with rounds, with balls, but you would fill it up with gunpowder. You would just okay, I don't know if anyone's down that way. You would fill it up with gunpowder. You just would not aim it at people because it's still a projectile. Oh. I'm gonna get pushed. Oh, damn it. I should have tried to load my primary. But no, like, so you would load it with gunpowder. And, like, because of that, I know how you load a musket now. Which, granted, I learned that from school, actually, because we were covering the Revolutionary War. And, I was the only kid there who was going to the reenactment that I was talking about, and like I was able to be like, yeah, I know how to load it because I'd seen people do it. My brother taught me how to do it. My, people around me taught me how to do it. And like, it's such a cool thing to learn.
All friendlies have
like,
been eliminated.
Whether you get to use it or not, ever, it's like it's just something cool to know how to do. And it's simple, You put a little gunpowder in your little fucking striker, your little flint. Because you have the striker that hits the flint, which causes a spark. You put a little bit there, there. You put, and then you close it. Because it has a little compartment specifically for that gunpowder. And then, I'll give them, they did their best, or not, it doesn't matter. But then you put gunpowder down the barrel. And if you had a ball, it's powder patch ball, meaning you put the powder in that little spot I was talking about. Then you put it down the barrel. Then you put in the ball, and then you get the ramrod and smash it down. And there was this one battle. It was one of my first battles using a musket, and you're always on the move, and you'd have this guy in the very back, who he had a bow and arrow. He never used it. He looked really cool. It was his way. He was the guy who was in charge of our protection because we had actual explosives planted for cannon fire. So like to simulate cannon fire, because they had real cannons, they didn't put cannonballs in them, but they still shot them. And you had explosives in areas, and the guy who was at the rear, who had the bow and arrow, it was his job to basically make sure no one got off track and got blown up or stepped somewhere they shouldn't or something like that. And we were always on the move, so by the time I got to shoot, like I got to shoot the last shot in that battle, and it was cool. We won that battle too. But I had so much gunpowder down that fucking barrel, man, that by the time I shot, it sounded damn near close to as loud as the cannons. Like cannon fire stopped, everyone else started shooting, and I was like, well, I gotta get the shot off because I don't want to waste this gunpowder. I lift up and go to shoot. The fucking kick on that thing, how much gunpowder there was insane. But it was so cool. And it was so fun. Actually, let's get one of these right here. And like, it's such a cool experience that like I remember very fondly. But it's also kind of like, but I don't think I'm ever gonna do it again. And I've already given my reasons why, in terms of, family, that I have nothing to do with now. And I'm not ever gonna bend on that. Because I know how they are. I saw how they treated other people in that family who ran into some issues, and I I'm not going to subject myself to any bullshit. The last thing I need in my life is more bullshit. Oh, I see you. Oh, cheeky bitch. Oh, look, Zofia has a cool gun, though.
Soto canister in place.
It says there's an ad playing on Spotify, but it says it's Dunzo, but... Do I need to change the music option or something? Spotify, what are you doing? The ad is done. Let me just see if I can't change the music. Here, we'll listen to fucking Sleep Token. If it'll let me. It's not letting me. It's glitched. Okay, well, I guess no more music for me. Yeah. And I downloaded Spotify on my phone. I used Amazon Prime on my phone. But I downloaded Spotify on my phone specifically so that I could put a playlist on Tinder. And I still have to like build the playlist. I used to have Spotify back in like middle school, high school, but then I was like, my dad was like, hey, I have this, you know, it's better, use it, and I was like, okay, and then I started paying for it myself. And the reason I personally think Amazon Music is better is simply because whenever you have like a playlist, like whenever you're looking for like random music, it does a better job at like, instead of just playing the same songs over and over and over, it will still be in the same genre, but it will be a wider variety. For instance, the other day, my music would go from Linkin Park to Hatebreed, which is around the same era, but it'd go from like Linkin Park to, let's say, AC/DC to Slaughter to Prevail, which is, if you don't know, that's a Russian death metal band, to fucking Bring Me the Horizon or Baby Metal, or like, it would just go all over the place, but it was all stuff I listened to, so it's like, I like the variety instead of always being the same kind of niche, you know, same kind of thing. Plus, I have Amazon Prime, so you get a bundle, and it's like, why would you not? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Failed. All friendlies were eliminated.
How long have I been streaming for? Almost two. It's only almost been 2 hours. It feels like way longer. Well, no. Spotify used to do that, but changed it or something to where, hold on, to where it doesn't anymore. Yeah, one of my buddies who uses it says that like, and he hates Spotify because he'll be trying to listen to finding some new bands and stuff, and he has a hard time doing it because you know, Spotify is just like, oh, you want new music? Let's play the same 20 songs. I aim too high. Wait, this only holds. Hold up, this only holds 3 slugs. I'm assuming these are slugs, not birdshot.
10 seconds.
That's kind of weird.
5 seconds.
I'm gonna build this up, even though who knows if it's needed.
Located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Put one there. I should be careful about running around. Sounds like rear. I should get in my gamer stance, not my leisure stance. And by that, I mean I had my feet up close to my TV.
Initiating jammer.
Reload!
Let's get that over there. Oh, nice one, Lion. Those are a buck or something. Not slugs. Yeah, I could, yeah, fair. Dude, the game is so quiet now without the music playing. I hate it. Spotify, work, damn it. Maybe if I pause it or unpause it. Maybe I pause. Did I pause it by accident? Spotify? Okay, then I guess Spotify's gonna suck. Hold on, I'm gonna go into Spotify real quick and see if I can't mess with it. Hopefully it doesn't boot you guys out or nothing. If it does, I'll pop the shit back. Start for all these features. Oh yeah, no, I'd have to stop broadcasting. That sucks. I was just gonna try to go in and try to fix the issue. Oh well, it is what it is.
4, last operator standing.
It could be an internet issue. Very well could be, because I am streaming music while also playing an online game while also broadcasting it, so it could easily be that. But no, man. Like going back to the stuff about just like dating and all that. It's just kind of like it is. There's so many high expectations on all sides, and another thing that I hate is like, for instance, on Tinder, if you have it on your phone, go on their place on, then that's a fair point. It's fine though. But like, with the whole dating thing, it's just like there's so many high expectations, and then like if you try to find the girls who are like, or guys, depending on what you're into, not gonna judge, you know, not gonna judge, to each their own. But in my case, find the girls and they're like short-term fun, and it's like okay, but then they're like they have all these dumbass expectations. Like I'm sorry, are you here for fun, or are you here to find like some like 10 out of 10 dude who's just gonna be everything you ever wanted? Like the dude's not gonna give a fuck about you once what's done is done. Like let's be real. Say, and probably vice versa. It's just very unrealistic. So I don't know. I have Tinder downloaded. I'm probably gonna get rid of it. I'll literally like I've uninstalled it and reinstalled it probably about 5 times this week because I'll look at it and be like, I don't need this downloaded. It is a waste of time and it's not productive at all for me to be on here. And then I'll be like, yeah, let me just check it, and I'll check the web version. It's like, okay, let me re-download it so I can check this specific thing, and then it's like, it's a cycle of stupidity, is what it is. And the bad thing is, I went like a year, almost 2, without being on any sort of social media, and now I have a shit ton downloaded, and I hate it. Yeah, exactly. That and like the issue I had today, you run into the OF girls who don't say that they're OF girls and act like they're interested, and then it's like, oh, but drop some money. It's like, I'm poor. I'm not dropping money. Plus, if I'm gonna waste money on a girl, it's gonna be actually taking her out on a date. And I say waste because if it is on a short-term scale, yes, I see that as a waste. If you're trying to connect with a girl and potentially go somewhere besides just some short-term fun, it's not a waste. But if you're just trying to smash, bro, it's a waste for everyone involved. It's like, let's just fucking meet up and you know, go at it. Like, in all honesty, it might sound fucking like such a guy thing to say or whatever, or sound like a douchebag thing to say, but it's like, come on, man. Standards are so stupid. Well, they're gonna be able to see that pretty easy. I don't think anyone's over here, to be completely honest. Hold on. Let's see if I can make a decent sized hole before I can get through. I hear movement. Oh, damn it, no! If I could have gotten the flash out, I would have been good. Damn it, I wasn't being careful enough. And then, but no, it's just like, I don't know. I've already kind of talked that subject to death. But no, it's just kind of like
we have been eliminated.
It's just like, I don't know. I hate how the world is, you know. That's a cool animation. I just think the character model looks kind of goofy. Which I do have that body for that character model now. I wouldn't use it, but I own it. And my buddy is always like, yeah, let me take you to a bar and I'll be your wingman. It's like, homie, I don't want to, like, I'm good. If I'm going to drink, I'm going to do it somewhere where I know I'm not going to make a fool of myself. Unless I come online like I did the other day and stream. I made a fool of myself then, and I do regret that stream. Because I don't like people to see me where I'm hammered. And to be fair, I wasn't hammered until I was. That's when I kept looking at the bottle of whiskey and was like, I can take another drink and be fine. No, I couldn't because I hadn't drank for months. So for that stream, I do apologize because I was kind of venting and shit, and no one needs to see that. True, but still. I don't like people to see... The easiest way to put it is, I don't like people to see the vulnerable side of me. In my eyes, even though it's not weakness, it is. Because it's something someone can use against you, and I've had enough used against me just for trying to be a good person back in the day, so it's like nowadays is like, don't want to give anyone ammo, and I gave a fuck ton of ammo then. And if there's anyone who wants to fuck me over, they're gonna try to figure out what stream that is, and just use that. But you know what? It'd be what it be.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
And I really hate that my voice is going.
Proceed to bomb's location and
Sounds like I fucking smoke 20 packs of Marlboro Reds daily. Yeah, I've never had anyone do it like on an online scale. It's just been like, you know, people will eventually. If my channel ever gets any some sort of being big and stops being small, you're gonna have people go back to every little thing I've ever done ever, and it's gonna be a thing of, oh well, this guy drinks on his streams. Yeah, because sometimes I need a drink.
I found one. Second floor.
Is he still right there? Oh! And the guy's playing a sentry. That's kind of embarrassing on my part, but whatever. Damn it. Brother, be careful. Oh, I'm gonna spam this until the guy noted, until someone takes care of the issue. I think we only have like 2 guys up though. Yeah. Oof. Someone found the camera though. Alright. I'll watch Bucky.
one friendly operator remaining.
Ooh, nice shot right in the ass. Now he has 2 holes of shit out of. Oh,
We have been eliminated.
he was so close too. That guy, yeah, Vigil was pretty much dead. A couple more hits on him and he probably would have gone down. That was more than 2, yeah. True. I really don't know who to play as. I'll just pick a random. I've never played as her once in my entire life. True.
Friendly drone deployed. Op 4 is reinforcing its location.
Dude, I'm hungry as fuck, but I'm gonna keep streaming because I feel like it. I'll eat before I go to sleep again, before I go into work. Which I'm sure my manager's gonna be pissed at me because,
10 seconds to go.
we got fucked over tonight, or last night, like we always
5
fucking do.
seconds to insertion.
In the area I was working, which was where Frozen Goods was.
You've located a bomb.
And,
make your way to its location
fucking-
and defuse it.
They want us to zone because inventory, and if you don't know what zoning is, it's just pulling boxes forward or whatever, making it look nice, essentially. And inventory is going on, and I was like, as soon as we were done, and I saw it was time, like legally time where I'm allowed to leave, I was like, all right, I'm out.
You have dropped the diffuser.
What the hell does this do? I don't like this area. Bro, I'm gonna get shot from the right side. Did a friendly die up here? I know that the diffuser got dropped. I don't know what that does. Blocks you from cameras like Vigil, I'm pretty sure. Okay.
Taking point.
Oh shit! Oh!
Last operator standing.
Fair enough. Ooh, good shots, brother. I don't know if he killed him, but... Right. But no, go back to Star Wars, dude. Just like... I want better games. I want more games. I want more good shows, good television. Like Star Wars would make Disney so much money if they just utilized it correctly and didn't stop caring so much about, oh, this person is this color, or this person is this gender, or whatever. And a big reason why a lot of Star Wars fans feel alienated is because there's a whole ass fucking thing where Kathleen Kennedy and so many of those people were like, oh, well, if you don't like this movie, then you're racist. If you don't like this movie, you're sexist. Like, I don't like. It's like it's not the fact that we don't like the actor or actress. It's the fact that we don't like the character that you built
We have
because the
been
character that they
eliminated.
built is bland and does not have any substance to them. For instance, Ray. She could have been a cool character. I genuinely believe that she could have been a really cool character. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. With the Acolyte, if they could have made the, what was supposed to be the main characters have some sort of substance and make them not make literally no fucking sense, they could have been a cool character. That whole scenario could have been cool because it was like dark Jedi and all that. That would have been cool if it was a thing of not a cover up of a Sith killing a bunch of Jedi and no one really knowing what happened. That would have been cool. But then they brought Ki-Adi-Mundi in, who somehow was alive then. Makes no sense, by the way, because his time frame, he was not alive then. But that's not even the main issue. It's the thing of he knew about it. So whenever in episode 1 he's like, well, the Sith have been extinct for over 1,000 years. It's like, motherfucker. Apparently, according to Disney, you knew. So it just like destroys everything George Lucas built, and it's like that's where so many people were like, what are they doing? It's like
10 seconds remaining.
And it's not a case of it's like oh well this is our Star Wars. No, for me it's not that at all. It's a case of it can be everyone's Star Wars if you do it right. Because if you make good stories, it doesn't matter who you are, you're gonna like it. Like that's just facts.
Door fortified.
Well, no. So the Acolyte is supposed to take place like 200 years before. 200 years or something like that before the events of the Clone Wars. Or before the events of Attack of the Clones, I mean. So, god damn it. Where'd I get hit from? Oh. I'm pushing this way. Dude, no one is down here for the most part but me. I'm gonna get so fucked up here in a minute. I want to patch up. Yeah, everyone's trying to fucking roam. It's like, if you can do it successfully, go for it, but what the fuck? Oh, hey, that is something, alright. I don't know if that's on my side or the enemy side, but you know what? It blocks it. Either way, I'm cool with it. Like, I'm trying to hold this point because no one else fucking is. I know they're not all upstairs. They can't be. I mean, I took shots. Clearly, they're not all directly upstairs. Bro. I was gonna say, brother, what you do? Well, they know where I'm at now. They're gonna know where to... Oh, yep. I was about to say they're gonna know where to look, and they 100% did. That's that new operator. I really want to try her out because she has interesting. I think what that thing on the door was. I think that was her ability. That is very interesting.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission failure.
Also, it looks like she's using a SR-25 variant of some sort, or she's using the actual SR-25. I don't know. All right. Yeah, we're like over 2 hours, 2 hours and 8 minutes. I'll give guys something, you know, whether they did good or not, I don't care. But no, the whole thing of Ki-Adi-Mundi is like, they were saying he was born then, he was born like 80 years after that or some shit, which, you know, it is what it is. That's not even the biggest issue. The biggest issue was, hey, he wouldn't have known. If he knew, then he just straight lied to the entire Jedi Council, including Yoda. And also, if there was, you know, this dark Jedi, whatever you want to call him, going around killing all these other Jedi, how the fuck would Yoda not sense it? Especially since he can sense in episode, what was it, 2? Or was it 1? It was 1. No, 2. Because Attack of the Clones. So, in Attack of the Clones, it's like, how the hell is Yoda able to sense Anakin, you know, all the way over on fucking Tatooine, feeling pure like anger and distraught because his mom is dead, and Yoda can sense that all the way across there, but it's like, oh, but for some reason he can't sense a bunch of Jedi getting murked. It just makes no sense. That's the biggest issue with it, is that it makes no sense and tries to retcon already established lore. And the thing with Star Wars is like they could make, there's so much lore out there that they could do shit on. It's nutty. Yeah, exactly. And like even if they didn't sense exactly what was going on during Order 66, they sensed a presence. They sensed a darkness. You know, they sensed something was off, and it's just wild where Kathleen Kennedy took that. And I really hope she never touches another, I would say Star Wars movie, but another movie in general, because even just on a movie scale, that is probably one of the worst movies or shows you're ever gonna watch. The production, for how much money went into that, for those who don't know, the amount of money that went into that show was like damn near, what was it, like 280 million, if not 300 million, if not more. And that's what we got. And not even half of that was put into the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. And the thing that the Obi-Wan Kenobi show was originally going to be was a trilogy of movies that was going to be done by Stuart Beattie. And basically they're like, oh hey, we're going to take inspiration from that and then completely fuck it. It's like, come on, man. The pieces were in front of you, all you had to do is put it together. So I don't know. But I'm hungry as fuck, I'm tired as fuck. I had fun with the stream, I had fun just kind of talking about anything and everything. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, up vote, down vote, whatever floats your boat. If you didn't, hey, no skin off my back. Everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Have a good day. Peace.